Just to assist us to have a structured way, I think I'll just start by welcoming everyone formally. My name is Thembiso Njangase from Sobeto Consulting. I have got my colleagues, which I will obviously do introductions on. We have Chris. Chris will be assisting us just to take you guys through the overview. We've got Isabel, the coordinator on the learning and development side. Then we've got the facilitator, Spiwo. So just it's a team of people with different roles, just to make sure that the journey of learning happens smoothly throughout the process. But I'll allow them to talk, to introduce them briefly, so that at least we can pick up. So on the Chris's role would be just to give an overview on the learning platform, just making sure that everyone is able to sign in and log in accordingly and familiar with the key buttons in terms of what is available and what the course itself. Then we'll hand over to Spiwo, our subject matter expert. Obviously, at this stage, we'll be getting into the overview of the course, just to be able to understand exactly what the course will cover on the technical level. We'll then allow Spiwo just probably to take you through some certain sections of the course as a matter of getting into detail after the overview. As part of this discussion we're going to be having today, I do believe we will need to agree on other planned live delivery sessions, so that at least we can be able to schedule. Isabel will assist to coordinate going forward, and obviously Spiwo as a facilitator will just need to make sure that he's available as well, together with you guys, to cover everything that is necessary. So because it's an online learning, it is much more flexible in terms of time of delivery, as well as dates, obviously. At a very high level, we do believe that 4 days of 1 hour each beyond today should be sufficient to allow an effective engagement. Obviously, because the material is available and we are able to upload additional content should we need to, you will always have a first-hand access into everything that is currently available for this course, as it were. Then we'll allow questions and answers towards the end of today's session. We have reserved 2 hours just for today as an introductory part. And then obviously at the end, as a client, we are very keen to just have a very good understanding of how we can also ensure that not only do we meet the requirements, but we exceed the requirements of ensuring that the content provided does make an impact onto the environment where you obviously operate. So that's basically the 6 key points of discussion. The closing remarks will just allow all those that are participating just to make sure that we clearly understand how we obviously do certain things in terms of communication, beyond in terms of raising any other matters, contact details, so that we can always provide you a speeder response onto questions and any other requirements you might be having. So this is just key agenda items. I think without further ado, I'll just allow my team on my side first to introduce themselves, and then I'll probably request you on your side as well just to introduce yourself, so that at least we will know who is attending today, and then we can take it from there. So I can start. Isabel.
Thank you so much. My name is Isabel Radteiwa. I'm the head of learning and development at Sobeto Consulting. So I'll be assisting with the coordination for the training going forward.
Okay, good to know.
Chris.
Hi, good day everyone. My name is Chris Majeke. I work at Sobeto, and I specialize on the platform. I'm a course designer.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Then we've got Spiwo.
Morning, everyone. My name is Spiwo Ngoma. I will be facilitating the course on bid committees with you. So I'll be the one that you spend the most time with, I guess, in the team. Looking forward to it.
All right.
Thank you very much. So,
okay, I know.
Yeah, on your side as well.
All right, I mean, I'm Kosimbata. I'm on the SM department.
Okay, this is Fortune Zengu, also in SM department.
This is Tolagele Vilane. In finance, I'm part of SDM.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me just check before I'd like Chris to take you through. I know that when we were busy engaging with Basil, the list of people who were supposed to attend this module in particular were quite a few more than the three of you. I'm not sure what would happen to the others who are not in this introductory session. May you enlighten us?
Well, yeah, we tried to get hold of them, but they said they were unavailable. And then we couldn't keep on rescheduling, so we thought maybe let's train us, then we can be able to deliver what we had today, because it's just the introductory stage. Then they can join us on the other modules.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I think what is good is that we are recording this session, so pretty much everything that we are discussing, they will be able to benefit from, because we will upload the very content onto the platform. Once they obviously have got access, then they can see what was discussed in the introductory session.
It will be very easier. Thank you very much.
So they wouldn't lose much. So Chris, I will allow you to then share your screen, so that at least we can just give us a very high level orientation onto the platform for learners to be able to know what to do when they start engaging on the learning journey, and what to expect as well in terms of the key features and so forth. I will stop my sharing and then I'll allow you to share your screen. Are you ready?
Okay, good day, everyone. Like I said, my name is Chris. I'll be taking you through some aspects on the platform itself, online platform, through how to navigate through the platform. So I'm going to share my screen with you so that I can take you through the platform. Okay. So here's my screen. I'm not sure if everyone can see the screen, which is still blank on my side.
Yes, we can see.
We can see it.
Okay, it's still coming. Let's just give it some times so it can really show on the screen all the details. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is the platform, but it's still coming. Some other things are still missing on the page of the platform, the login page. So let's just give it some time and see what happens.
Okay. Is your internet slow, Chris?
Yeah, this internet, it wasn't slow. I don't know what's happening now, but let's just see what happens.
So whilst we're waiting for the screen to load, we can confirm that all three participants have been enrolled onto this course, correct?
Yes, they're all enrolled on the course.
Colleagues, can we confirm that we've received your login details to be able to log into the platform, as well as the link that will take you to the platform?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Oh. So we need to also connect on that link you sent yesterday.
Not necessarily now, but I just want to check whether did you receive the link with your login details.
Oh yes, we did.
Oh, okay. So I'm sure after this orientation, you will be able to do anything in terms of what Chris will show you typically as a process to log in and access the module. And okay. But should you experience any glitches whatsoever, we are available to attend to you. And I'm more than tempted to say 24/7, but pretty much the majority of the time we should be available to assist.
Still showing me the same thing, but let's just try and log in and see what happens, because I can't see the background image at the back of the platform itself. Okay. So this is what you will see on your first time, when you start to click on the link, to the platform. So there will be a background image that is not showing now. I'm sure the internet is quite a bit slow for today. So what you'll do on the platform, you'll see this overview where you need to log in, where you need to punch in your email address. So I'm gonna use one of the learners that we are using on our site, just to take you through some aspect and to show you how you can navigate through on the platform. Okay, so once you have logged in on the platform, this is what you will see. This is just the overview of what you will see once you've logged in into your platform, into the platform of a Newsprint. So we've got, I just lost the screen there. Okay, so this is the overview page, once you've logged in. So this is the course, page. So on top, you will see the home page, which will take you to the courses that you have been enrolled to. So in this case, this learner has been enrolled to quite several courses, like you can see on the screen, the different type of courses that the learner has been enrolled to. And you can see on this one, the learner has already started 10% progress on the course. So this was some of the things that you will see on the course. So, and then under this one, this is where, it's the same reflection of what you see on the course overview. So all these courses are listed. So this is what you can see also on your course page. So on the next button, you will see where it says catalog. Catalog is the products of the courses that they're on market from our site as Sobetu. So once you click on this one, you will see other products or other courses that are being advertised for you. You can choose and pick one if you are interested in taking, on one of the courses. So this is the list of courses that you will see. So we've got multiple courses. We've got demo courses that you can just click for free and try it out, just to navigate through and see how, the platform works. So you just click on the request button, and then it will take you to a form that you will need to complete. And then we can respond accordingly to you, and assist you in getting access, to the platform. So under the name, we've got different buttons. This is the results overview. When you click on the results overview, this is where you will see the general progress of the course, of all the courses that you're enrolled to. So if it's one course, then you will see the general progress of that course, as to how much progress, have you made on that particular course. So on this particular learner, we can see 11% progress of all the courses. Like one reflects 10%, one would reflect 5% progress. Then this is just general overview of all the courses. So you can also see if there's a certificate that is available and the date which it will expire, and then if it's valid, then you can even see the tick that is showing that there's a certificate that is available on the course. And then once you're done with the course, then you can generate the certificate accordingly. So another button on the same, under the learner, we've got the portfolio. So on this portfolio button, this is where you can upload your documentations like your CV, your ID, your diploma or degree, whatever certificate that you have, you can upload it, just to have, your own portfolio of evidence uploaded on the system. So this is the place where you can upload. On this learner, you can see we've just put a few examples of some documentations like the diploma in marketing, put the CV and the ID. So if I click, you can see it's showing on this one. Then if you want to expand it, you can just click on it just to expand it further. Then we have the ID and the curriculum vitae, the CV, and any document that you want to upload, of yourself, then you can do that on this particular part where it says portfolio. So what you do on this one, you just click on this button here on edit. First of all, you go to under your name, you go to portfolio, and on your portfolio, you click on that portfolio, and then it will show you this button that says edit. If you click on the edit button, then you can now type in you know, the information about yourself, like your biography and other things. And you can go to this part here down here where it says plus portfolio entry, where you can now click on plus portfolio entry. And then here it will give you two options. If it's within this online environment, then you can choose from here. If your documents are already somewhere, you know, in the platform, you have uploaded them somewhere in one of your slides, or your I mean, it's uploaded in one of the slides on the platform. But if it's outside the platform, like in your documents or your desktop or your downloads, then you can click on outside this platform. Then you can start, sorry, you can start typing in the name. Like you have got different icons. This you can see is for certifications. You can see all this these caps, and you can see all these different type of icons that you can use. And then you can just click on the icon, then you can write it the name, and then you can even give the title of your certification. Like I said on that one, that is certificate or diploma in marketing. Then you can type it that way. And then other sections, you know, are optional. You don't necessarily have to type in everything on these ones. Then you can just type in whatever you think is necessary, you know, for what you want to achieve. And then you can even put the date of achievement and the month and the year, and the expiry date if certificate or any other thing that you're uploading. Then you can just, you know, put on the date of expiry. If you want to add some additional information, then you can also add additional information on this section. And down here, it says select file. It's an attachment. If you want to attach that certificate, or you want to attach your ID copy or anything that you want to attach, then you can click on select file. Then it will take you somewhere into your documents. Then you can click on that document and attach it. Then you click on the button save. And then after you've clicked on the save button, then now whatever you've uploaded will come out like this. Like these three items that I've uploaded as an example. Okay, then under the same, under your name, the same overview, we've got the account settings. This is where you can change your password. Remember, you received an email yesterday that comes with your email address and your password. That is a default password that is created by the administrator or the course designer. So if you want to change that password into your desired password, then you can just go again to account settings, and then it will take you to this login data. So this is the place where you can now click on change password, and then you can type in the password that is current, the one that has been sent to you by the email yesterday. And then you can type it in here, and then now you can go and type the new password that you want to use, you know, your own personal password. Then you can type it in here, and then you can go and repeat it, and then it will show the strength of your password. If it's weaker, then it won't take it, because the password, you remember, it means the upper cases and the lower cases and the number characters that you need to include on your password. Okay, and then again, you can go to your personal data. This is where you will see, you can type in your biography, it says that, and then if you want to link, your platform, your learning journey with your Facebook, then you can add the link of your Facebook, can add the link of your LinkedIn and the Twitter and the Skype name if you want to use the Skype. And then this is the name, and then middle name if you do have a middle name, and then the surname, the country. But even if you didn't complete all the sections, then it will still allow you to save whatever you have included, under this information view. Okay, and then the last one on the same button is the log out. This is the button where you just click when you want to log out. After you have gone through your course, and then you want to log out to log in the next day or the next time, then you can click on this button, log out. Any question up to so far?
Yeah, no questions thus far.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we're going to continue to this other 3 buttons. This is a communication center. This is where communication happens. All the communication, different type of communications happens on these 3 buttons. So on this first button, this is where you receive messages, personal messages from your instructor. If your instructor sent you a personal message, that is not for everyone, but you know, in particular, then it comes, you will see a pop-up on this button. You know, this is a personal message from instructor, then you will see a pop-up. So even on the instructor side, if a learner sent them a message, then the personal message will show on this, this envelope. And then the second one is the double bubble icon. On this one, this is where discussion happens. You know, within the course, I'll show you as we go. Within the course itself, there's a discussion panel where you can communicate with your instructor. Let me say, for instance, you are dealing with a certain activity and you are stuck or you are not clear on a certain part. Then you can type in down under your, that says certain particular, activity. You will see that discussion box where you can just type in and ask a question. You can also do the attachment and send it to your instructor. So this is where discussion happens. So on the third one, this one, the clock icon, this is where you will, there's a bell here, the bell icon. This is where you will see general notifications. Like if there are events that are taking place, then you will see the pop-up on this one. If there's any reminder of a certain thing that you need to do, because we do have something that is called Memo Trainer. This is where you receive daily training, you know, that reminds you of certain places or certain activities or questions that you didn't get them right. So you keep on receiving, you keep receiving, you know, such notifications, you know, to remind you, you know, and to train you on a daily basis, you know, so that you can really, you know, understand part, you know, like you do with other parts. So we've got the help button. If you are stuck, you know, platform-wise, something is not really working, I mean, technical is part of it, then you can just click on the help button and then you can now send the message, the subject of what you're stuck with. Like you can see, it says, do you have a technical issue, for example, an error in the system? So you can also click on that, or you can even go down to this one that says a new Spring support, that just click on it. And then if it's technical issues, then you can click on that and send the message. Then it will be responded accordingly. Any question?
Anandasva, it's still good.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, the system is user-friendly. It's something easy that anyone can navigate through. It doesn't require any educational background or any experience. But you can just, you know, navigate through. It's self-explanatory. So I'm done with this one. So I'll take you straight to the course, but not the course that you are enrolled to, because I mean, if once I click, then I'll be answering your questions that you need to answer yourselves. So I'll just take any example of any course that I can just take you through some other aspect that you can see when you are within the course itself. So we have the learner here on the side of the course. On the right side of the course, we've got some panel here where you can see, or even before I go there, this one I've just explained them all of the above. Then on this one, you can see all the, you know, the activity progress as to how, you know, you have progressed, you know, with the course, and the retention on the course, you know, then you'll see all the percentage that's showing up on that. Then on the side of the course, like I've explained about the Memo Trainer, that you receive, you know, daily training, you know, that reminds you of other aspects that you are not doing well, you know, on that. And then you receive a Memo Trainer, and you can also do your own Memo Trainer, whereby you can set it up for yourself. Oh, sorry about that. Let me go back. The Memo Trainer. Let me see. Okay, on this one it was not set to do that, but when on this one, if there are any any reminders, based on questions that you are not clear on, then you'll receive a message on this one and start, working on that. So we have the calendar. This is the place where you can do your own personal planning. If you click on the planning, then you can plan because this system was made, that you can self-pace yourself, as to when and how you want to start and when you want to pause. It's just self-pacing system that you can pace yourself. So you can do your planning, like for instance, on this course, we've got different modules or different sections where you see the introduction, which is about the course. You see the module 1 up to module 5. Then you can plan accordingly as to when do you want to start with this one and when do you want to complete the module. So you can just type in where, you can even put the dates, and then you can put the time, until when you want to finish this one. Then you just pace yourself. You plan according to, your own efficient speed or whatever you want to use on that. Yeah. And then you can even describe and put a description for yourself, and you save it. And then you'll keep on receiving reminders that will remind you, you click on the notifications that will remind you as to remember now you need to start with this module. So you can pace yourself and do the planning for yourself. Okay, and then we've got the message on this one. Like I remember I said, it's the same as this one on top, the envelope message, where you can have a direct communication, with your instructor, and the instructor can talk to you directly. So this is a personal messaging. So if I click on this one, then you can see that it goes to who's the recipient. And then you can just click and send to anyone. You can even send to the learners, to communicate with the other learners, your fellow learners. You can type in the subject and type in the message, and then you go down, you can send. If you want to upload, a document, then you can click on the select file and upload a document and send to the person that you desire to send this message to. Okay, and then under this one, we've got the discussion discussion panel. It's the same as this one here on top, where you can have discussions, that is referring mostly to what you're dealing with within the course itself. So if I click on the discussion, it says open discussion. So if there's any discussion, then you'll see, you can even see the discussion or post a new discussion that you want to discuss with the instructor. So if you type in the subject and you complete, you type in the message that you want to send to your instructor, and you can even go to the attachment where you can attach a document. And then you will see this now button activating the post message, and you can click on this message and send a message direct to your instructor, and the instructor will be able to see it in real time and assist you, accordingly. So down here again, you see the instructor. So the system allows you to see the instructor that is instructing you on that particular course or particular program. So on this one, you can see Isabel is the one that is instructor. And then down here, you see she's instructing 3 learners. So you can see the learners here. So if it's 10 learners, you'll see the list, stretching. And then now you can see who else is, is also, in that course, the same course that as yourself. So this is all that it is. Any question? Okay. If there's no question, then I can take you through the course itself as to what happens within the course itself. So on this one, because this learner has already started the course, then you see the details, because this one has already been completed. So you see all the detail, only the details button. So when you are still starting as a new, sign up, or a person that is already is just starting up with the course, then you'll see the button saying start. So you can click on the start button and then navigate through. So let me start with this one, but this is continuous because the learner has started but has not completed this module 1. So that's why I'm saying, do you want to continue? But if the learner hasn't started yet, then it will say start. So let me just click on that quickly so that I don't waste much of the time, as we still have other programs. So if I click on the continue, then you can see this is where the learner stopped on page 10. So the system is quite, what is this, dynamic in a way that it is programmed that wherever you stop or you pause, then the next day when you log in again, it will take you to that particular place. So the learner has stopped on page 10 on these questions. So let me just click back to go to page 1. So this is the type of content that you see, how the content has been aligned. You just go through the content and you click on the next. Once you're done with that, you click on the next, and then you go through this one, and then you once you're done, then you go to next, and then there are questions in the middle of the activity or the module, like you have seen with this ones on page 10. If I click on page 10, so there are questions that you are asked, just to prick your brain and just to to help you, if to check if you really understand what you've been dealing with on the previous pages. So you see such questions. Then if you click, let me just click randomly, and then after you've clicked, then you go to this button here. Down here, there's a button that says check. So when you click on the button check, then the system will mark it for yourself automatically. So it will even show you, the correct answers. This one was incorrect. Remember, I clicked 1, 2, and 3. So this is the incorrect answer. But it will show you incorrect answers. So it's possible for us to set it up in a way that you can go back again and try, to answer, several times. But most of the times, we prefer to just, set it up on just once, one attempt, and that's all. So once you're done, then you can click to the next page, and then you go to another question. It's a multiple choice. Then if I click on that, and then you click on the check button, and now you will see the answer that is correct. Any question?
No, we're still good. No questions.
Okay, thank you very much. So this is the platform itself. This, when you are within the course itself, then you just see these buttons. You say start on your courses, because you are still new, you haven't yet clicked. Then you'll see start, then you can start and continue. Then sometimes on other courses, we put assessments aside. This type of assessments, usually they will need you to type in. So this one are not automatically marked by the system. So they are marked by the facilitator. So if you answer the question, let me just put something randomly and just say customer. And then you click on the next. And then I'm just typing randomly so that you see at the end what happens if you come across such questions. Okay, then I proceed to the last question, and then let me say CRM, and then I click on the next. Then once you're done, it says click hand in to send your answer. So there's a hand in here. So you are handing in, your answers to the instructor to mark for you. But if you decide to hand in, then you will never be able to go back and reverse it and correct your answers. But you still have a chance on this kind of questions that you can go back again and revise and type in the other different questions, answers. And then later, once you to the button here, where you can just go next, and then you can now hand in for marking. Okay. No, I think so far I'm done. Any questions that will you'll come across during the learning, then I'm still here, to assist and to help you throughout your learning journey. Thank you very much.